I'm Jason.
I'm Todd.
This is our little child Ziggy. Say hello, Ziggy.
Hi, Ziggy.
And we're the Glamping Guys. Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Glamping Guys, and we have a wonderful show for you. Hopefully it's not going to be ending up into something a little bit disastrous, but anyway, kidding aside, we make campfires all the time, and we thought it'd be fun to show you guys how the Glamping Guys make a campfire. Now, as you know, we like to go glamping, not camping. So we like to kind of go the easy way when it comes to certain things. You know, yes, we can do the kindling, we can do newspaper, but what we like to do is just turn that glampometer up to level 15 and get our fire roaring and ready to go right away. So I'm going to show you how we make our glamp fire. So the first thing you're going to need is obviously your firewood and your kindling, which we've already gotten. But what makes our campfires work well and so much easier to light and to fire up much quicker is I use a fire starter stick. Got them on Amazon. There's all kinds of brands out there. It comes in these like bricks, and you just kind of pull it apart and you just use one of the sticks. They smell kind of weird, but I just break it up into little pieces and just kind of lay that right there. Then all I do is put the kindling right on top. So once that fire starter gets lit, you don't have to worry about anything, because even if you didn't, you know, accidentally put down enough kindling for your fire and things like that, once those fire starters get lit, they burn for about a good hour, and they will help to ramp up and glamp up your glamp fire. Sorry, I'm just kind of having fun here, coming up with all the, we're actually trying to come up with all of these like words that start with the word glamp and making up words. Oh my God, I just thought of something. Why don't you guys put in the comments some of your favorite glamp words? And if we use any of them, and if we remember, no offense, we will definitely give you guys a shout out if we use some of your glamtastic words. Okay, so we have the kindling, the fire starter, and then all I do is I just start out with smaller pieces of wood. Everybody has different ways. I was actually a Boy Scout and an Eagle Scout. So I even learned at a young age there's different ways to make fires. I don't even know what the names are, but I know that they have different names. But you can, you know, do it crossways. What we do is, because we like really big roaring fires, I do it kind of the teepee way, I guess is what you would call it. And I just kind of take smaller sticks and crisscross them kind of like a teepee, if you will. There we go. And then here's a smaller piece. So I'm going to bring it over on that side. And then, yep, here we go. And then here's one more small piece. So actually I think I'll put that maybe here like that. Put it that way. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Okay. So now, this is how we start our campfires, with our secret ingredient, kerosene. So I bet some of you guys are already waiting in anticipation to see if something kind of, I don't know, bad happens. I assure you, we have this down. So what I do is, obviously I'm going to back away. And then I'm just gonna douse the fire with kerosene. And I put a lot, so be prepared. It's gonna be awesome. And I literally just come down and soak all the way down every piece of that wood. And then I'll get up under where the kindling is. All right, guys. So this is kind of the fun part. But if you guys do this, you need to stand back. And if you have long hair, or you got hairspray or hair product in your hair, I do hair for a living, some of those products can be flammable, so keep your head kind of back too. All right, here we go. Come on. There we go. All right, here we go. There we go. Woohoo! Instant Glampfire. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so we have a roaring campfire, literally in under what, 5 minutes? Once that kindling gets really hot and the fire starter stick kicks in, it's going to create a really good bed of coals very quickly. So I think what we're going to do now is tell you guys that we have a special nighttime magical treat. So with the magic of editing, we're going to go into nighttime, and Todd is going to take over and show you how we make our Glampfires looking magical.
I'm sitting next to this glorious campfire, but it's not quite the gorgeous, glamptastic fire that it needs to be. And you know why? There's no magic powder. I have that in my very hands. You see, this magic powder, it's not like the magic powder like in Harry Potter, like the flu powder that takes you to other places. This just sort of transports you in a much more figurative way into a much more colorful environment, because it turns your already beautiful fire into a much more colorful experience. It's called Magical Flames, and you can get it on Amazon. It's very easy to order, and it really does make a difference. So what I'm going to show you is how to put these little packets into the fire. By the way, I said packets. They say to add like 1 packet, but you know what? We're us. We're the glamping guys, and we want to crank the glampometer up from 9 to like 25. So we're going to put in 3 packets. So follow me, and I'm going to start putting in these packets. You want to put them in nice and low so that they sort of spread out, engulfing all the flames and throwing them upwards. Here we go. Woo! That's smoky. Oh my lord. Woo! And I'm tripping over something.
The margaritas are definitely kicking in.
Hey, you know, these things happen. Occupational hazard. Here we go. Packet 1. And I'm on. Woo. Packet number 2. And finally, hold on. Ooh, it is smoky right here, y'all. Here is packet number 3. We're gonna throw this in, and then we're going to do our magical, kind of Harry Potter-esque sort of incantation. Here we go. All right, here we go. Glampus, Gaius, Fabulous, Flamus. Well, Ziggy has joined me now, mostly because I started tearing open something with my teeth. I'm still working on it, hang on.
And what would that be?
Magic powder. Now see, the instructions say that you should not open up the packet. Without further ado, I am going to sprinkle this onto the fire.
Whoa! Check that out.
Leave a comment to say hi. If you like us, please subscribe. And if you don't, our little fluffy dog will attack you.